The Umbra Reach thing, I don't understand. It says beware the Umbra Reach, and I went over there, so I don't know. I was also informed, we'll come back to this region of space later, because it's time for me to do something else. Somebody told me that there is an unexplored system over here, which there is. We should go check that out. Why don't we do that right now? So we'll go over to here and refuel. All right, we got some unexplored regions, and then we can go check out the south, see what's going on over there. And then I'll go back up here and just investigate. It might be something I'm missing. I might have to do more relay focus things. It did tell me to beware the Umbra Reach, and I have been bewaring it. That's right. I'm just exploding all these asteroids because I want to. We'll go back and then figure out if you want to attack those indigenous life forms. For now, we'll go to Delicat. Spaceport, nothing's going on. No missions available. Great. Alright, how do we get to here? Just like that. Well, might as well refuel while we're here. Those ram scoops working up. So we're in the Corsestor areas. Let's just land on the station here. Just so we're in the area. Great. And let's go see what we've got up here. I don't see anything really going on. So let's check this out. What is this weird northern system that I have not explored yet? How about we land right here, and then we'll check out that northern system. Great. Here we go. Let's see what it is. Oh, here we go. A voice begins to speak from somewhere. Your path brings you to a dead end, traveler. Nothing for you lies further. Alarmed, you look around, but nobody is there. You check your scanners, but there is nothing present in the system except a few indigenous life forms. However, your navigation system displays hyperspace routes that lead beyond it. Ooh! I'm gonna say, like, this doesn't appear to be a dead end. Here lie the unborn flowers yet to come into full bloom. There is nothing here for you to find. Heed this advice and turn back. The voice sounds more energetic this time, and you feel as though it's coming out of your head. I'm going to say unborn flowers. That sounds interesting. I will see for myself, or thank you for the warning. I'm going to say thank you for the warning. You are understanding, human, so I thank you in the name of Incipias. The voice fades away, leaving only the feeling of being watched. Okay. Got a lot of asteroids here. And it looks like these things are eating the asteroids. Do a little scan of these. Okay, great. Well, let's see what's going on here. This thing's gonna get all pissed off and be like, I told you there was nothing to see here, and now I'm going to kill you. The presence from the previous system somehow lingers as you continue to feel as though you're being watched. Nothing to land on. Oh, wow. Okay, it's Incipias space. Nothing here. Nothing to land on. So these are connected. So this is cool. So this is something to land on. Very interesting. Let's go land on this planet and see what happens. What is that? There was a ship up there that I didn't see. Oh, it's Quarg. Your spaceship lands with a soft jolt as a small group of Quarg quickly gathers around it, making some simple but clear gestures telling you to wait. After they've realized that you understood, one of them walks away in a hurried manner. You wait for quite some time until a different Quarg arrives, presumably one that can speak your language. It begins to speak in an accent you can't place. Welcome, human. Your lengthy wanderings have brought forth you here, yet your kind has never set foot in this region of the stars. May we inquire as to your mission? I am just exploring the galaxy. It is an obvious pursuit for the young, it nods. If I may advise you, do not preambulate across this quarter of space in a careless manner. The galaxy carries many perilous situations that your kind is yet to uncover or even to comprehend. It straightens up to its full height, towering over you. After a short pause, you notice an almost hidden frustration lurking beneath the Quarg's face before it continues speaking. You are authorized to continue your nomadic voyagings here, but there are demands we Quarg make of you. Within a trifling interval of this moon, the neighboring kind... Within a trifling interval of this moon, the neighboring kind has initiated their own journey to the stars. Do not interrupt them for yours or sake of their own. With these words, the Quarg turn around and leave. It seems that you are free to use the local facilities now. Great. So I'm going to use these local facilities. There's nothing going on here. Alright. Sell all this garbage, which is probably all my stuff. Alright. So it looks like there's like different... You know, the Quarg are just like all in everybody's business. It's going to be great when the coalition goes to war with them. Yep. Trading. Nope. Bank. Sure. Okay. Well, that was that. I am free to continue. Nothing here. Nothing on... sensor stuff. So let's see what we got here. Incipias. So theoretically, around the Wanderer space, I should have been able to get to this too. Oh no, just out of the region. Just out of the way. Nothing there, nothing on... Okay, and there's more stuff up here. Well, let's just go check out the more stuff. Rota. So we're getting pretty far out of the galaxy now, though. But that's fine. Nothing here, nothing on scanner. Targets, nothing to land on. So you've got groups of systems with hyperlanes between them. Looks like a hot Jupiter or a brown dwarf. So where are these, like, Incipias or whatever? I kind of like that they're adding, you know, like species that are less advanced than humans. It's always like, oh, you know, humans are the weakest thing always. It's like, well, no, you know, there's probably weaker things now than there are. And that's nice. And it'd be interesting to be like, oh, now we know what the Gegno are. Let's go take them over, because that's what happens. There's nothing going on here, so... am I missing something here? I don't know, did I miss something? There was nothing to land on, there was nothing to... There was nothing to land on. Oh my god, go. Well, I don't know. There's like nothing to land on, nothing. Quarg ship. Nothing to land on here, nothing on scanners. Here we go. What's this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is where it is. As you enter the system, you notice ships of a type you have never seen before. Hailing them only gives you static. After some more unsuccessful attempts, you give up. Maybe you could find some more information in nearby systems. Of course, it's the system I didn't check. Cool. They're probably like, oh my god, there's like... I can't even scan it. There, I can scan that. Ah. It's got shields, though. So, different than the Gegno. Oh, my god. Come on. Come on, buddy. So, it's got shields. Why can't I scan this? Stop. Oh my god, I need like a stronger scanner. Give me this. Plasma dischargers, gas class shield, metallic hydrogen cell, MH blue class steering and thrusters. Okay, interesting. Okay, can't do that. Can't do that. Imagine just like something just comes into your system. It's like, oh shit. But they're landing on this planet thing, which I can't. Okay, so maybe now I can go back to here or something. So this is all the indigenous life forms. Maybe they're like offshoots of that. Let me go back to the Quarg and see what's happening here. Here we go. Upon entering the system, you notice a lone alien ship that is disabled and badly damaged. Aside from it, there do not appear to be any other ships in the system, or sign of any help for that matter. Maybe there's some way you could assist the ship and its crew. Oh my god, of course I can jump out of it. Where was I? Here? Alright, let's go help this thing. It's like, it's a trap! Oh. As you approach the derelict ship, it sends you a hail request. Once you accept the hail, color gradients suddenly start moving over your screen in a dizzying fashion, but curiously, there's no audio. It is clear that unless you have some sort of translation device, you will not be able to understand whatever transmission you just witnessed. You continue your attempt to assist the ship preparing to bring some repair supplies on board. You manage to dock the disabled ship quite easily. The hatch opens, and as a hallway opens up before you, it is immediately obvious that this ship was not designed for humans. The walls are strangely curved, and the floor has nearly no grip at all. As you carry the repair equipment onto the ship, your view is caught by 5 giant aliens. Ew. Ew. Half octopod, half jellyfish in appearance. They pulsate in bright colors similar to the gradients that appeared on your screen earlier. One of them is floating behind what's clearly a giant mounted weapon, and the 2 barrels are pointed right at you. The alien gunner flashes an orange light, and you can feel the tension in the room rising. Uh-oh. Try to convey that I intend no harm. Or drop the repair equipment and run back to my ship. Or try to shoot at it, of course. Just try to convey that I intend no harm. Feeling that the situation could escalate at any moment, you slowly place the crate with a pair of equipment on the ground and walk back a few steps. You are careful not to make any hasty movements. Both you and the aliens are still for a moment until one of them slowly floats forwards. Tones of yellow are now mixing into the creature's orange color, and 2 of their tentacles wrap around the crate, while the other 4 back off in response. Once the alien manages to open the crate and look inside, its colors shift to a weak green. The rest of the crew also seems to relax as they take on the same color. With the aliens retrieving the repair equipment, there is nothing else you can do, given the communication barrier. Just as you leave, you could see how the aliens start pulsating in all colors of the spectrum. Gradients are moving all over their skin so fast they almost look white. As you fly away, you see the engines of the ship slowly booting back up. Apparently they figured out how to use the repair equipment. Instead of leaving the system, however, the ship begins flying towards a nearby gas giant. Back on your ship, your eyes fall on the scanner logs that is still open in your monitor. Notably, this ship had no hyperdrive or anything similar installed, which is strange considering there's no inhabited planet in this system. Maybe you should talk to the Quarg and see if they have any insight on this. Well then. And they have shields too. Okay, I suspect that, let's just jump back to this system. So now we got a little lore action happening here. I suspect that these indigenous life forms that look sort of jellyfish-like and octopody-like, I guess you would call it, little fish-like, I guess, are somehow the precursor, or they are that race. Let's go find out from the Quarg. Let's go find out what the Quarg have to say about this. Oh my god, hurry up. Alright, Quarg, what do you got? Here we go. Would you like to ask the Quarg for insight on your strange encounter with the stranded alien ship? Yes. Right after you arrive on the planet, you search for a Quarg who speaks your language so that you can tell them about the stranded ship you found. One of the Quargs seems to understand your intention and gestures for you to wait. It returns a few moments later accompanied by the same Quarg you talked to before. Human, you seem in quite a haste. What could be such a pressing matter, it asks. Explain the situation. You ran into a most peculiar situation. Surpassing the borders of their system is not yet a capability possessed by the Incipias. It tilts its head for a moment. Considering what you just said, it is our desire to help them, but it is yet premature for us to reveal ourselves to their species, and certainly premature for them to be interacting with independent interlopers such as yourself. I fear that we are impotent in this unfortunate turn of events. I could help them. How can you make such a cold-hearted decision? I understand, I'll leave them alone. I'm going to say I could help them. You lack the tools for such a mission. To this one's knowledge, no vessels capable of landing on gas giants have ever been... Oh, that's not true. No vessels capable of landing on gas giants have ever been deployed by your kind. And you are certainly not able to make your intentions known to them by any meaningful sense. The Quark stares at you for a moment, pondering a little. But for the sake of the Incipias, this one will assist you on this last point. If you cannot be dissuaded from your course of action, then it is best you are supplied a means of communication, so that your interactions may be on amicable terms. This one can produce you with a single one of our translators, which will allow you to relate your intentions to the species. Request that they sell you one of their ships, so that you are made capable to land on their tumultuous planets. It pauses before taking on a more serious tone. However, you are forbidden from granting the young species any advanced technologies of yours. If you concur with us on that point, we shall furnish you with a translator. Yeah, I'm not going to even ask. Why do you not want to give me my tech? That's obvious. If that's how I can help, then sure. Happy this one is that you agree to that condition. Bear in mind, Captain, that the slightest misstep may have grave consequences. The Quarg stares at you down. We will be watching your actions to verify they are peaceful and without ill or unwise intent. Please for a moment remain here, it says, and walks away. The Quarg only takes a moment to come back, now carrying a sleek silver box with a display on one side. This is our translator, our link to the Incipias. It is able to translate their unusual language into your speech as well. Be aware of the honor of this one gifting this to you, it says. As you stow it away, the Quark speaks once more. To satisfactorily utilize this device, you must direct it towards the source of the communication so that it is made able to discern the relevant emissions. Given the complexity of their language, the translator might not be able to adequately translate some aspects of their obscure speech. It then looks at you directly in the eyes. Remember what has been told, human. The stars have no place for those who would act foolishly and thoughtlessly towards their fellow beings. The Quark then walks away, leaving you alone. We're on another mission chain. Let's do this.